Hey guys, it's here bringing you another video. Now, this video is kind of sponsored by HelloFresh, we're sponsored from them for the rest of the month of September. So I thought I'd just kind of introduce you to the deal, and if you can sign up, I'd really appreciate it. So I will say I'm recording this, and you'll be probably seeing this sponsor thing in the week or so that I'm having off during my wedding. So I wouldn't say if you want to help me in any way you can during this time, sign up to HelloFresh, because you are basically getting something for yourself at a cracking deal, but you also help me. So the deal in general, if you sign up using my code and the link down below, I believe you'll be getting yourself 10 free meals, which is huge, at a good discounted rate. So basically, it will be more or less cheaper than grocery shopping if you sign up using my link, etc. Obviously, after, you can cancel it if you don't want to continue it. That's fine. But just to say of how much you can help me out, if you're in a country that can use HelloFresh, you will give me, by signing up, $50 per person. And if you're in America, I actually get $90. So it's pretty good. So if 10 or so people, hello, Mize, if 10 or so people sign up, that's pretty it's not bad. I will also be doing a cooking stream later this month with my own HelloFresh products and ingredients. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that, and I'll probably upload it on Huzzy Extra as a video. And it is worth knowing, if you click the link down below, it by default will take you to HelloFresh USA. But if you're not in the USA, a pop-up should happen saying, hey, we recognize you to be in the United Kingdom. Do you want to go there instead? Obviously say yes. If that doesn't happen, the pop-up doesn't happen, but you know HelloFresh is in your country, just go on the HelloFresh website. The thing that you have to do to make sure it tracks to me is actually not officially the link, it's the code. So there is a code that begins with POG, P-O-G. I think it's like POG, HelloFresh, and then like some numbers. That is the thing that is tracking and linking you to me, and that's how I would get paid the commission. So as long as you go on a HelloFresh website, you put in your deal, as long as you put that code where there is like the add code at checkout kind of thing, then that helps me and you'll get yourself the good deal. So yeah, if you can help out, I really do appreciate if you can. Yeah, hopefully you're all doing well, and I'll see you guys, hopefully you're enjoying the content while I've kind of bulk recorded it and I'm having my time off. But yeah, the next time that you guys will see me making new content, it's possible that I'll be like a married man. I actually say that I will be streaming tomorrow of me recording this, so maybe not officially yet, but soon. But yeah, next time I'm live streaming after you see this announcement, then I'll be a married man. But yeah, anyway, see you guys next time. Peace. Hey guys, so here bringing you another video. Welcome back to the A to Z challenge. We are playing Graves. We've had a bit of a palaver today. We had a game just before this one. It was remade because our jungle didn't connect. Then we did play a game before this as well. We played Gwen, but we had a mid laner that was 100% getting duo Q boosted. They did terribly, so that wasn't a video. But hopefully from now on, we can kind of get the ball rolling, get some good content made. We are playing Graves. I will say Graves is not in the best place at the moment as a champion. Basically because I think we're a bit okay this game, kinda. But the game at the moment is quite a high health meta, and Graves is not very good at killing things with health. He's much better in squishier metas, because that's kind of his speciality, is killing things with low rating. But yeah, we'll see how this game goes. Obviously, Graves, I'm not an amazing Graves player. One of the things I will say I personally struggle with, and I think it's always good to openly admit if you have areas of your game or parts of champions you're not very good at. I just know when I jungle, I prefer to have, you could say either a much better engage if you don't have CC. So like a Lee Sin has his Q, really good engage. Or I just kind of prefer... 30 seconds until Wayne. Hello there. Or like like an actual harder CC engage jungler. Graves doesn't have a great engage, and he obviously has zero CC. So not the best for hard engagey kind of things. So because they know we're all there, I would love the Kennen to put a ward, because it's the type of thing that a jungler could just kind of go, oh, I'll go and I'll go take his red and sneak it in, because it can happen. It's very nice if they're going over to cover it a bit. I'd love a ward, but obviously some laners want to hold their ward for themselves, which I also respect. But yeah, So the bread and butter of Graves as a champion is all about his E. E and what the E gives you. So when I press E now, you gain a stack, which is Graves has 4 bonus armor. Why am I getting a leash? Okay. Graves has 4 bonus armor. Now I've got 2. Graves has 8 bonus armor. So it's a very powerful thing that you basically can walk around very, very tanky in the early game as Graves if you continuously have this stack. So that's kind of the big ticket to Graves, is he's much better against AD champions, especially in the jungle, because if you ever meet another AD jungler, you could be walking around, even in the early game, with 20 plus bonus armor. And it's basically a lot of the skill of the champion, so it's about to run out, you press E, you keep it going. The skill of this champion is basically keeping the E minigame up as long as possible, because you basically are taking less damage from jungle monsters. That's obviously good. And if you do manage, like, you know, I fight a Nocturne, well, I right now have got 20 bonus armor. That's a lot of armor in the early game. It's worth knowing, so like here, you can use your E and it will maintain it. But you can use, like, other things. Your W, you just basically have to maintain damage on something. So if you're about to run out, but you could reach your W onto a camp, the W would maintain the stacks. It would, like, you know, continue the stack, basically. So it is worth knowing, like, it's a big part of the champ. So, like, right now, I've got 32 bonus armor. I am the tankiest champion in the game right now against AD champions. And I'm basically an AD carry, which is crazy, right? So, like, that's where, if you ever do see a Graves fight things in the early game, like, how the hell did a Graves beat a Lee Sin? Because the Graves probably had 30-odd armor against a Lee Sin at level 3 or level 4. Ooh. Already dead? That's bad. Swain should be pretty decent against a Yone. I've still got the stacks. And I'm being pinged. Okay, that was a bit of an annoying death by the cannon there. He did not need to be that close. So, like, my stacks are gone, so I let them time out, which is bad. There's Nocturne, who obviously hasn't gone for a gank. So he just goes for that early. I'm going to walk straight over this way, because that's where probably the Nocturne wants to go as well. But yeah, unfortunate death by the Kennen. He just shouldn't have been that close. Jax was overextended. Kennen was very low. He just... Oh, he did both? Nocturne has done both. So Nocturne obviously started the other way for me. He did that. Hasn't obviously ganked. He just went over there instead of ganking it anyway. That's a bit annoying for me. Is not good. Unfortunately, I will say, I said it to Twitch chat just before this game, I think, began. I don't know what's happened, but ever since we've actually hit Emerald rating and MMR, the quality of the games and teammates has gone really down. We were having better quality teammates when we were in Gold/Plat MMR. Very weird. Very, very, very peculiar. So these games I'm uploading, obviously, just to mention, this is pre-wedding and bulk recording, so I can have my, like, 6 days off and type of thing around my wedding. They're not all going to be wins, obviously, but as long as if I can highlight what the champion is all about, then I'm fine with uploading it. So hopefully you guys don't mind. Oh, that didn't spawn. This will be spawning very soon. There you go. I just noticed I've not done it on this account. There you go. You can click show minimap timers. You may as well put that on, by the way. It's a complete advantage to have it on. So now my minimap, I permanently know when my camps are coming up. Again, I don't like it. I don't think it's a necessary thing. The only reason that they've genuinely done it is because some players are too used to this type of thing. I'm not winning. Oh my god, I'm dead. Am I not dead? Oh my god. This is the problem with me not basing it. I don't do any damage. I shouldn't really have done that gank. I should just go back. But the cannon was in trouble. If I didn't go there, I think the cannon was dead. That's annoying. And now Nocturne gets another gank off. And even gets Dragon. So this is not good. And now Nocturne's level 6 and he's going to go and save the Anivia. Oh, they got the Anivia at least. Or they might even get him. Nice. That would be really good if they get him. Bam. Just get it. Really good. Oh, that's good by my teammates. Well done. Good job. I think I've got to stop going top lane. But, like, hilariously, I've not really been planning to go top lane. It's just been I've been in the area. And if I didn't go there, Kennen probably would absolutely rage out. Because he probably would have died in both times. That's part of the jungling that I think a lot of people, if you don't jungle, part of jungling is trying to appease your laners. And sometimes, as a jungler, you really know this is not a good gank right now. But it's more that if you don't go there, you know your teammate is going to rage like mad. Because they just are. And you know it's a bad gank. But it does happen. They're usually like, I've got to go for it. People are... They just go straight on. I got one. None of my teammates even looked to really move at all, and the LeBlanc support was already there. Jesus. The enemy team is just playing, like, on it. I don't know why this has just happened so common recently. No idea. Hopefully Nocturne doesn't go and invade me. He might. It's worth knowing, obviously, is he going he probably Stride, but Profane Hydra has got mega buffed. It's very strong right now. So, obviously, Profane Hydra users are very happy. That's good. So, anytime that, like, if LeBlanc roams in that, if they can punish the Anivia, that's really good. Kennen's died again because LeBlanc is roaming. Not really much we can do about that. And as I've said for a while, and, you know, technically both supports are in this category, the best supports that are doing the roaming meta, even now, basically, old school supports are the worst supports in the game right now, in solo queue. It's champions like LeBlanc and stuff, Poppy still to a certain extent. They are just better in solo queue because they can play the modern game so much better.
Let's settle the score.
See if we can get a gank off on him. LeBlanc is just perma roaming. Just look at the difference of the LeBlanc is involved in 5 kills out of 8. She's went top lane killed Ken and now mid lane killed my support. Like, you just can't compete. And I now as a jungler am getting bullied away from doing this because of the support LeBlanc. And Kennen I think is rage quit potentially top. I think they probably have vision there, to be honest. But obviously, Shaker hasn't really been looking for any roam plays, unfortunately. He's just staying bot. Which, again, I also, like, the complicated thing in modern-day League support, I also don't blame supports that just stay bot lane. Because that's, like, for me, when I play support, that's what I want to do. I don't want to be top lane at 5 minutes into the game. You know, it's kind of what put me off wanting to play mid. Is like, mid nowadays is a lot about how much you roam more than anything else. I just don't like that. It's not why I'd like to play mid lane. So I don't really know what's going on at the moment. So I'm going to go back in a second and go buy my collector, because I'm hoping we can do a dragon fight. Wait, what was that? Hoping he's here. I predict, so what I did there was actually a really good prediction. So he obviously escaped this way, like this way. I'm like, oh, and he had his third Q available, which is the dash. I'm like, oh, he's gonna come this way and escape this way. So that was actually a really, really good prediction. I'm gonna make my way bot lane because Dragon's obviously gonna be done, but bot lane seems to be losing. And again, they did get the Anivia egg, and there's the Profane, by the way. So again, I think Riot will be immediately nerfing Profane Hydra. It's already too strong. On my way. He's got Q up soon. Nope. The problem with Graves, man, he's so low range. So Cannon, by the way, died again to the LeBlanc. It's just support LeBlanc just roaming around permanently. She's basically a second jungler. Hilariously though, this so far, I know, you know, people are, this is definitely a video because this highlights Graves quite well. He farms really great. Look, I'm on 100 farm versus 80. I'm 20 farm up. That's a lot. His damage is also not bad. Oh my god. We just don't have any strength. We can kill him at least. They need to fight this. They have to fight this. He's got no flash. But yeah, unfortunately, the enemy team is actually pretty bad in a lot of places. He already has full item. Rod of Ages, but Nivea's not scary. LeBlanc has Luden's full item as a support. So the enemy team is just really far ahead right now. Which is a shame. Oh, nice. That could be a kill. Is it going well? Sometimes it's a bit like, yeah, oh, whoops. That was bad. I haven't actually checked. I don't even know if the Kennen is familiar with Kennen. I think sometimes, by the way, what can happen is people get scared in top lane, because I'm pretty sure the Kennen had last pick. And obviously the Kennen has been massively affected by mainly the LeBlanc. But I think what can actually happen quite a lot is if they're not feeling too comfortable, they'll go, oh, I'll pick a ranged champion. And ranged champions, for the most part, should be safe. Problem is, if majority of ranged champions in top lane actually do lose to melee top laners. They do. Melee top laners are much stronger on average. And then if they're not too familiar with said ranged champion and they're picking it because they don't have confidence, a lot of the time the ranged champion will just get beat. It is pretty common for them just to get wrecked because they're not playing with confidence. So that's LeBlanc, that's the support. I nearly get killed to the enemy support. So like LeBlanc has, I know people are a bit mixed with how the game is played nowadays. I don't love the meta of supports that are basically jungler 2.0s. This LeBlanc has actually spent most of the game not in bot lane. It's a bit annoying. It's a little bit annoying.
Always trouble.
Yeah. Ranged champions, their advantage is ranged, and what their disadvantage is they're squishy. So if you misplay it, you die. In essence. They're definitely getting feat of strength. There's no way to stop it. I'm nearly here, but I'm not stupidly close. The Blanca's coming down. She flashes early. LeBlanc, I got the shutdown on Nocturne, which is nice, but LeBlanc got here. But Kennen's here. That one. Nice, there we go. problem that you've got Jax and Yone that are just going to group for towers. So again, this is a difficult game, but I actually think this isn't the worst game to highlight Graves, because again, he's not great right now. He's just not. He's not great in the meta. He can farm amazing. Like, my farm is still really good. We're amongst the highest farm in the game, but yeah, he's just not immensely good right now. There's a reason you don't see a lot of Graves, put it that way. They're going to be doing Rift Herald, but there's, again, nothing I can do about that. So that's going to be feat of strength for the enemy team. Hello, Jeepers. Wouldn't you say when Graves is good, game is also not fun because he can be oppressive? I wouldn't say Graves can be oppressive in a traditional sense. Nice. Oh, she must have been typing, I think. She was just standing still. That was weird. That's dead. Like, what? It's dead, though. I blame the Swain, man. Like, why did I listen to that play? I don't know. Again, I do listen to bad calls from teammates for no reason. It is definitely one of my weaknesses as a player. That was a terrible play. I knew it was. There was no play on there. Sometimes trust yourself more. There was no play to be had in that situation. The tower was instantly dead. You'd take Graves meta over Warwick volley meta any day? Oh, I'd agree with that completely, yeah. I agree. Is the Kennen build okay? Not really. I wouldn't go Leandri's first item. I'd go probably like Hex Rocket Belt to have a bit more extra positioning. Because like it's the kind of thing of that little Rocket Belt yump can kind of you out of danger of like a Jax E or something. There's a small chance they're in my jungle. Have I played Hunt Showdown? I used to. I've not played it in quite a while. Me and Tentry typically play it every now and then. Great game. Yes. Yone's definitely a bit cocky. Oh, Yone took my blue. Dude, look at my damage. So again, Graves can be pretty scary, man. His damage can be pretty good against squishy champions. Nice. That's a couple good things going on. I'm quite low for this, but... And also, that's not going well. Do we know when Nocturne is? Please help. Nice. So yeah, I think this is... I know it's not the best game. We've got a bit stomped here and there, but I think this is a very good game showing Graves. You just saw how good his damage is. His damage is really high in situations where he's allowed to use it. Huh? Inhibitor? Our inhibitor is dead. Oh dear. That's kind of nuts. Obviously, my bot lane's done okay for the most part, but remember, LeBlanc basically hasn't laned bot lane at all, so they've had number advantage practically the whole game, so they should technically do good. Now, it is worth knowing about inhibitors in mid. I would actually argue that wasn't a great inhib for them to take, because, like, in theory, they're not really going to end the game in the next, like, couple minutes. Oh, they're just waiting for me. If they can get 1 or 2 kills, they should be able to. Go, Cannon. I would have gone for the Nocturne jungler personally. I think going for the jungler would be better than the enemy support, but okay.
Enemy double kill.
Yeah, it's tempo for Dragon, but yeah. And yeah, the enemy team is just waiting in our territory, so unfortunately me eating over. There was a Yone and a LeBlanc just saying hello. And obviously Mr. Thunk Thunk is just going to continue going Thunk Thunk, and Kennen can't really do anything about it. Kennen actually might be dead. Way too late to commit for that, and Jax has still got his Q. Jax didn't get the stun. So yeah, this is a good example of a game that just playing a ranged champion doesn't necessarily mean that you're safe.
Inhibitor has been destroyed.
Okay. I shut down, but don't think I can realistically get to the dragon, can I? Nope. They had a ward right there, so they saw me coming. Echo died.
Easy part.
It's worth knowing, bit of a just jungle generic tip. When you're playing jungle, you typically don't want to take lane farm before the first 20 odd minutes. And the reason being is you don't actually get as much XP. So jungle XP ramps up. And the thing with this Nocturne build, he is really squishy. So even though I was CC'd for the vast majority of that, I can still kill him. I actually don't like the Nocturne build at all, but it's, you know, the enemy team is snowballed like mad, so it doesn't really matter. That's a nice kill. Slows down the momentum. In theory, they can't, like, just go and do Baron, which that's what they probably should have done. Play a bit safer. But they might have thought with how far ahead they are, it's like, oh, you know, we'll kill them, walk over them, then just go do Baron. But obviously, I ended up winning the fight.
An ally has been slain.
Difficult game. But overall, I'd say I'm fairly happy with how I've played. I don't think there's much different I could do. But I also know I know I'm also not the best Graves player, and I know I'm not. So maybe a really good Graves player, they could have done something a bit more, but I am not the best Graves player. I would love a Kennen and a Swain in the middle of that Baron threat. But Poggies!
Enemy has been slain.
Huge. Huge. That's big. That's big. I'm doing so much damage right now. Yeah, this is actually a genuinely like, not bad game of Graves at all to show you guys. That would have been sick. They got that kill.
Has destroyed a turret.
I got Baron. Barons do lose more games than you win. I still, again, to recover this game, I think it's going to be very hard. But
Team has destroyed
Baron steal is not bad at all. That obviously helps more than it hinders. But I think you can probably see, like, Graves is very good at doing damage and very good at, like, fundamentally, he's a burst AD carry, right? So high damage burst. And obviously, one thing that I know a decent Graves player would immediately be like is, I've kind of let go of the E mini game. So a really good Graves player will continue the E mini game the whole game, like the entire game. They'll be continuing that. Nice. Me being not an immense Graves player, the E mini game has kind of gone amiss. Any damage there would have been insane. Let's go, big kill. Come on, lads. This is good.
Your inhibitor has respawned.
Woo!
Destroyed a turret.
I'll do. Go to dragon.
Let's settle.
I do so much damage. I do so much damage. Woo! What? Jesus! I do so much damage! My god! This is a great Graves game to show! Woo! So I'm gonna go GA, because here's the thing, right? I am squishy-ish now. I can, if I play it wrong, get one shot. And I'm, let's be honest, I am the carry of my team. So if I die, we lose the game. So I'm going to go GA. It's obviously, it's not exactly KDA protecting. It's more life protecting, because if I die, we lose the game. It's that simple.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain. Shut down. Legendary.
Bomba.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, teammates, stop dying, please. I keep getting kills, but then my teammates keep dying, so then we don't have number advantage to go do anything. Ow. Oh. In a big fight right now, I am really strong. Question is, do I sell boots? Do I sell boots for, like, eventually a bloodthirster or something? It would help me. And, like, I would never sell boots if you have the upgrade tier 2, tier 3, whatever boots. We don't have them because we didn't get feat of strength. Oh, no, I get rid of Yumu's. That's what I get rid of. Yumu's is not even that good anymore. I sell Yumu's. This is big. This is big!
An enemy has been
The Nocturne build has genuinely kind of fallen off.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Legendary.
Yeah, I think I sell... Oh. I think I sell the Yumu's for Infinity Edge, maybe. Infinity Edge might be better. Can we win this game? Oh, that would be so cool. Yeah, I think if I go IE, I will do ridiculous damage. I already am doing high damage. But I will literally just walk over people and one-shot them. 100% crit. Ooh, let's go. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's do a twist. Where? What? Where did he use ult? Draco's genuinely fighting the Jacks. I thought the Jacks and the Jacks won. They're just gonna push. Okay. I think they're just gonna go for an Hibs. There's a small chance they're all running down now, but no. The enemy team doesn't know what to do. It's kind of funny. My team killed the Jacks, which means their side latent pressure is gone. There's a small chance they're doing Baron. I'm going to risk that they're not. His Nocturne's there. Here you go. Damn, he was nearby. He's there.
Let's settle the score.
Da, 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 da. The enemy team seems to be avoiding me. I missed! Oh, the humanity! Oh, Jesus. I'm going to stand near here. Oh! Oh, go back! Oh! Huge! Enemy team is just going to go for, like... They don't know what to do. I think the enemy team is genuinely like, what are we doing? How do we win? And now we've got Baron, so we get to... They're just going for an emergency inhibitor. But if they both die for it, the game literally could be over. And the Hib is not worth... Yeah, like, what? I genuinely think they just don't know what to do. What? Teeny? Where'd she go? And I would say this is the benefit of having AD carries, man. You can't replace AD carries. They are the hyper carry of the game. Oh, she's TPing with E! E! Yo! Let's go! She's dead. Woo! Woo! I'm turning into Ric Flair. Woo! Nocturne's build has also fallen off. Lethality falls off naturally. That's why I don't mind getting rid of my Yumu's, because Yumu's won't scale as much as, like, something crit. Boomba! Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is a huge carry performance. We literally put the team on my back. Was like, we're winning the game, boys. Look at that damage. Look at that damage. But there we go. That's Graves. So hilariously, we struggled the whole game. The team struggled the whole game. But then we got to like mid-ish game, and Graves does so much damage. And what was it? It did need the enemy team to make mistakes. The enemy team made mistakes. But Graves is a champion that can utilize them if they are squishy and if they make mistakes. So that was a really good win. Damn, dude. That was kind of like a literally get on my back and we're winning the game, everybody. Damn. But yeah, I will say if the enemy team didn't have an Anivia and they had an actual AD carry, I'm pretty sure they would have won. Anivia sucks as a champion nowadays. She definitely shouldn't be played bot. So I think that definitely helped. But there we go. That is Graves. We went 15, 6, 10, 44,000 damage. So hilariously, Nocturne did a lot. But yeah, oh my days. 12,000 damage Anivia. 12,000. Anivia sucks as a champion nowadays, but that is low. That's really low. But yeah, so it does show Graves can carry. Even with a bit of a difficult early game, we managed to pull this game around and get the win. Absolutely huge. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. That was really fun. If you did, do throw a like on it, throw a comment, throw a subscribe. I believe Gwen is next, which again, we have done a Gwen game, but it didn't go well. But hopefully next one will be better. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Peace.
Welcome to the Rift, where the legends play. It's HuzzyGames bringing skill every day. From tips to tricks and play so fine. You'll learn the game and have a good time. Thanks for watching, you're the real MVP. Hit that like and sub, join the family tree. Like, comment, and subscribe. Keep the Huzzy dream alive. Tune in on Twitch, it's the place to be. HuzzyGames, let's